Hello lovelies, welcome or welcome back, it's KK here. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing my November 2024 bullet journal setup with you all. Before we start, let's have a quick look at my October setup. I went with a heart theme using beige and earthy tones, and I also added a mood board page at the end. With summer just around the corner here in New Zealand, I decided to brighten things up with some colors for my November bullet journal. And this month's theme is actually inspired by my press-on nails. Normally it's the other way around. I pick a theme first and then find matching press-ons. But this time I've had this cute set of press-ons for a while and saving them for something special. I've been sketching out some ideas in my head and now I think I'm ready to put it on paper, and it's also the perfect timing to match them with a fun summery bullet journal theme. So for November, I'm using these 4 colors from my Crayola Super Tape set. The main colors are blue and red, with light purple and grey as balancing shades. I've got the 100 color pack for these Crayola Super Tape markers, and they really have a good range of colors. But if you think 100 is too many, they also come in 50 and 20 packs. They are great quality and very reasonably priced. Highly recommend. So I've got my coffee here already. Let's dive right in. And of course, to match my nails, I'm going with the dot theme for November. For the cover page, I'm drawing larger circles first. I've got a few items here to help me draw circles, some washi tapes and a random lead from some makeup stuff to help me with the bigger circle. I pencil in a few large circles to create the background shape, then fill them with colored dots. And then I'm drawing vertical lines to add a layered effect, keeping everything within the circular shape. The biggest circle is like the focal point, so I'm using blue lines to make it stand out. For the smaller circles, I'm using grey and light purple so they don't compete with the main part of the page. The dots are basically the same size, but grouped into different size circles for variation. I can't believe there are only 2 months left in 2024. It feels like the year just started. But lucky I've got my journals, and looking at my bullet journal and planner is how I keep track of everything. It's a great way to see how I've spent my time. As fast as time flies, I'm also excited for the new year and a fresh journal setup. Plus, with the summer on the way here in New Zealand, I'm really looking forward to warmer days. I'm such a summer person and I've been craving sunshine after the rainy winter season. So when working with the colors, I always draw the darker ones last to prevent smudging. I'll finish with the blue and red dots after adding the lighter purple and grey lines for the other circles. Once the pencil marks are erased, I write the November title in a font that's a bit neutral, not too formal like calligraphy, but not overly cute either. Just a hint of fun and liveliness. After that, I'll add a few more dots to balance the page, but leaving some white space to keep it light. Since the colors are quite bold, I don't want it to feel too heavy. And ta-da! The cover page is done. I love how it turned out. It feels modern and playful, like floating bubbles or balloons. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. Now moving on to the left side of the spread, which is usually my doodle a day section. Last month I used keywords instead, and I really liked it. I haven't decided whether to go with doodles or words this time, but let's draw the layout first. Since it's a dot theme, I'll incorporate larger dots here too. I was trying to find something to help me draw a perfect circle that covers 4 great dots, but nothing quite worked. I found this keyring that's a perfect size, but I couldn't hold it still on my page without my fingers being in my way when I'm drawing. So I ended up freehanding it. It took a little longer, but it worked out fine. I do miss having a circle template though. Thankfully, the page before was my mood board and is covered by stickers, so that's covered up any spots where I might have pressed too hard or needed to fix a circle. I'm alternating colors for balance here again, and then I'm adding tiny dates at the bottom right corner. Now my November cover is complete, matchy with my nails, so pretty. I'm really happy with the result and I can't wait to start using it. It was also very quick to set up, would be even quicker if you have a circle template. Next up is the weekly spread. If you've seen my previous videos, you know I typically use an 8-block format for my weekly pages, 7 blocks for the days of the week, and 1 block for a weekend review. For week 1, I'm keeping it simple with light grey lines marking the 8 blocks. The lines don't have to be perfect. I love the organic freehand look. I'm now adding a few dots of different sizes on top of the lines. Not too many, just enough colors to make the page interesting. I'll then copy this on the right hand side and add the dates at either end of the lines. I like to mix things up within the same monthly theme, drawing each week a little differently to keep things fun and fresh. If you feel inspired by this video, feel free to use any of these layouts in your own bullet journal. I decided to just write down the numbers without the days of the week, just because there's only 7 days to count and it's so hard to get it wrong when I use it. For those of you who are new here, this bullet journal that I'm setting up is mainly for my daily reflections and some habit trackers, which are all in the beginning of the book. I have a smaller planner for my general to-dos, appointments and schedules, etc. So this book is not for scheduling. It's another reason why I don't need the days of the week written out. For the numbers, I'm using a similar type of font as the title page, something kind of bold and fun. The last block is my weekend review, so I'll just write a W here. And here we go, another simple and easy page done. I think it turned out pretty. For week 2, I'm doing a horizontal layout as well with circles to label each day. Similar to the cover page, I draw down the background lines in a circle first and then add dots on top of it. I'm only using light grey and purple here so the dots can stand out. After that, I'll write numbers on top. The notebook I'm using is Paper Ideas A5 dotted hardcover. It's got 100 GSM paper that holds really well to my markers and pens. If you're interested in checking it out, you can find it at my stationery store, Hedgehog Journals. Links are in the description box below. You can see there's no bleeding for my type of drawings, and you can only see minimum of the previous page, which is perfectly fine with me because I don't need paper thicker than this and I don't want the book to go too heavy or too thick. So everything of this book is just right for me and it's been my favorite for several years. For 2025, I'm definitely gonna use it again. And a huge thank you to everyone who supported my small business. Your support means the world to me and I really appreciate it. Also, if you are enjoying my content, don't forget to subscribe and feel free to drop your theme suggestions in the comments below. I love getting inspired by your ideas. After finishing the pattern for week 2, I'll write the numbers slightly off center. The black pen I'm using is the Sakura Pigma Macron. This one is 1 mil tape. These are my go-to sketching pens and they come in various sizes and colors. I actually came back later to add more lines in the circle so it looks more like week 1. You'll see the final result at the end of this video, so I will leave it like this for now. Week 3, I'm dividing the page into 4 corners, and I add little dots of the lighter colors as a background for a change, and then adding the bigger dots of blue and red, alternating each day. So these patterns will be the background of my dates again. Pretty simple pattern. After adding the numbers, I feel like I should add a little more, so I put down some more dots at where the lines meet, and now I reckon the page is more complete. Week 4 will be a similar 4-corner spread. After drawing circles with the help of my washi tapes, I fill them with thin light grey lines. I'm only using a light grey for the background this time. And then I'm adding a little star symbol in the middle of the page to mark the area for each day, so I don't go over when I write. I'm making it minimal so it doesn't clash with the dot pattern. I then add blue, red and purple dots in the circles, just very similar to my previous pages. The last day of the week is December the 1st, which is both scary and exciting, isn't it? It's hard to believe we are so close to the new year. I'm excited for the holiday and summer season and to get to set up a new bullet journal, but I also feel the pressure of getting everything done before the year ends. For the date numbers, I'm putting 1 number in each circle. There you have it. Another simple and pretty monthly bullet journal is set up. Now let's have a quick flip through. Hopefully you found a little inspiration from my video today. I also hope you always have a tool handy whenever you need to draw a perfect circle. If you have any questions or suggestions, feel free to drop them in the comments below. I really hope you enjoyed this video and don't forget to subscribe. So that's it for my November 2024 bullet journal setup. Thank you so much for spending time with me today. Have a wonderful day and happy journaling, everyone. Bye!